Hello and welcome back. This is Double O Debbie, and this is episode 22 of my New Horizons series. And today we got some big changes going on. I've already moved the sugarcane and the ender lilies. I just relocated those guys right over here. The hemp and the sugarcane. And I was about to, I just tore down all of the Thaumcraft stuff and stuffed it in the chest temporarily. I did a lot of research, and before I continue with Thaumcraft, I want to get it moved inside this building. So we're gonna have to, get this all tore down before I can get that started. So we're gonna just tear this down, and it's gonna be a quick episode today because I don't have a lot of time, and I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So yeah, let me get my axe. I kind of got my whole inventory stuffed too, at least my bags. Now I'm just gonna tidy this up, and I'm gonna leave this this deck right here and sort of make it where I can sort of like an observation deck, I guess. But this whole thing has to go because it's right over. If you can see down at the bottom around the teleporter, I've placed the ender lilies down there. I thought that would be kind of cool since that is involved with ender pearls. I know it's not part of the farm, but I have some farms. I plan on building some farms down there and getting them going and automating them with some golems. So that'll be fun once I can. I thought I had a lot of the research in Thaumcraft done, and boy was I wrong. A couple of more researches, and I opened up a ton more things to research. A ton. So now I have a ton more research to do. Oops. Okay, so tear that one down. That. No, I don't want to do the axe because then it'll get part of this. There we go. So I really like what they did with the Thaumcraft. They sort of merged the last Thaumcraft with the previous version of Thaumcraft for like 1.2.5, which I really liked. So I'm happy. I am really happy that they brought some of the things back from the 1.2.5 version, the version for Minecraft 1.2.5, because it brought back some of the things that I liked about, the vis and the taint and distilling it and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty neat, and that's back, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and get this tore down so I can start on the tower part of this and get the Thaumcraft moved up in there where it will be, the permanent home. So I'm thinking of doing the red brick because this is going to be huge, And the red brick requires a weak blood shard and 1 stone, and it turns it into 32 blood, the large blood bricks, or the large blood blocks. And then you can make 4 of those into the bricks. So it sort of takes it and multiplies it, because this is going to take a lot. So that sort of helps with the amount of bricks or stone I would have to smelt. And I sort of want to, I don't want it to be just straight square. I want to take the corners and sort of make a flare out. Not just make it, not just curve them to where it goes like this. I don't know if I'm not saying it right. Let me get down there so I can show you. Do 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 do. Okay. Turn that back off. Okay, so like here's the corner here. What I want to do is sort of cut this part off like this. But instead of leaving it like that to make it look a little bit circular, I want to sort of bring out a couple from the edge like that. So it extends the building. So like this would be the curve right here. And the wall would go, you know, like that. And then this would sort of flare out from the side. Like that. I don't know. It may have sounded better, or what I might have to do, because that looks a little bit too close, is it's not exactly what I had pictured, but let's see if this will match my vision. That sort of looks better. I want it to just, I don't know. I want it to take away from the corners and sort of flare out like that. Yeah. So I'll probably do this in like a different color. I'm not 100% certain what that's going to be, but I do know I want like the main walls red, the red brick. So yeah, that's the general plan. And I will, once I get the Thaumcraft area set up, I'm going to be going over all of these walls and changing them, and I'm hoping I'll get the Wand of Equal Trade, and that should help with a lot of that, where I can just have the bricks so I don't have to tear down the wall. I can just exchange it, and that would be pretty cool. And it might even help with the stairs, because these blocks are actually where I want the stairs to be, so I would have to tear those down and replace them with stairs, which would probably be a lot easier if I had the Wand of Equal Trade. So I might make that my next sort of mini project, to get the stairs up, even though I'm not really going to use them because I have the porter, but they're for really for looks. And let's see, you can get down there so you can see the ender lilies. And I plan on I plan on getting all of this tidied up and redecorated. It sure does look dark under the stairways, so I'm probably gonna put some lights on there just to brighten it up some. I still haven't gotten this lava lake taken care of. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and fill this in right under there and remove it and just use gravel and fill that in the spots that I need, and go back a few spaces to make sure it doesn't catch anything on fire. Yeah. And probably do the same with this one, because that's like right in the middle of the way. I didn't even get to clear this one out. So yeah, I want to have a few of the farms in here and get some golems on them. And that's gonna I really want to have a nice setup for my Thaumcraft stuff, because it looks like it's going to take a lot more room. Oh, and I've been working on this too. I cleared out this area because I want to be able to come down and gaze upon the wonder that I have created. So I sort of cleared this area out and connected it up with this so I can get in and work on these a little bit easier without having to tower up everywhere. And I've been working on this other mob trap, getting it going, and I've decided I definitely want to get the trap doors in there, because I was noticing on this one, I saw several times that mobs spawned and they didn't go anywhere. They just sat there until they despawned, and I need to get that fixed so that while I am down here working, this is getting the blood for me, because I really need that, because that's really powering everything right now. So it's not good that those aren't the mobs are despawning, so I need to get that taken care of. And I also want to add the third tier onto this, which shouldn't be that bad, because it's just the one layer and all the waterways are already there. So I'll just have to clear it out and put walls in the ceiling around it. My biggest holdup is these black bricks from the basalt. I've used a ton of them and I don't have any more. So I went back and let me show you. I dug up the floor because there's a lot of basalt down there near bedrock, and especially in the areas like right here. I could dig this up and get a ton of basalt. But I don't think it's going to be enough. And when I put this area down, I dug up a ton more of the basalt under there. Yeah, oops, I forgot to put torches back. But I dug all of this up and gathered the basalt. You can see that there's still a little bit remaining. Yeah, so that's the holdup. I'm going to have to scrounge around for the basalt. Got a little bit in here. Let's see. Nope. I've got a ton of the marble though. A ton. So I don't know. I might have to start finding something else to decorate with down here besides the black brick, the black basalt brick. That's just I really like how it looks, and I'm kind of frustrated that that it's a lot harder to get because it is only found, I guess, down there by bedrock. So it's a I guess I could just go and tear up all the floors, and that's probably what I'm gonna wind up doing, so I can at least finish off this mob trap. Because I do have the bottom part done. I don't know if I can get in there just yet. I think yeah, this is where I was getting out. Got a lot of it done, but I ran out of the black bricks. I think this is the spot. There we go, yeah. Got I think the second tier mostly done. Mostly, so I'm really just, I think I ran out on the walls. Yeah, about right there. So I can't finish up this wall. And this is the main one that I really care about because this is the one I'm going to see the most. I might find something else to put towards the back. I don't know. I really want to keep it looking the same. So I might just tough it out. It might take me a little bit longer to finish this till I can get the bricks. Till I can get the bricks for it. It just might take me a little bit longer. And I'm going to have to break into the other one. Deactivate it so I can install the trapdoors, at least for the second and third tiers. So, yeah. And I'm thinking I really don't like the sorting system that I have. It's kind of junky and clunky, and I know where everything's at, but sometimes I hit the wrong chest, and so I'm thinking I might once I get probably once I get the 5th tier with this, I'll probably look into going with the applied energistic sorting system. And I might put it somewhere on this level so that would be the area that I would hang around the most. But if I do that, I don't know that this is going to be in range to activate the skull. I mean, the skelly spawner in there. Generally, that's just going to be down in this main area and probably back that way into the other area. That's why I sort of made that my processing center, because I knew that I would be hanging around in there the most. So yeah, that's my plans. It's what I've been working on, finishing that off. I still haven't worked on this mouth and that mouth, and I'm probably gonna swap the black bricks out on these two sides for something else. Maybe maybe I'll do white or gray bricks, like the stone bricks or the marble bricks. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.